We're live. We're live. Back at Rusty and Les, and second half of Hebbronville, and we'll start talking as soon as we see somebody log on and start listening.
Well, I mean, that's a good point. If they don't, there's nobody there, there's really no point.
Yeah, we're. All right, we're back here in Mathis. We're 4th down and 8 play coming up for Hebbronville. Try not to show that field at all. We see one person's listening, so we'll talk. If you got any questions, hit us up. Short punt. Punt doesn't get to midfield. It'll be out of bounds at about the 47. And that's where Pirates will take over.
Yeah, I would say the biggest thing that's happened since we've been gone that I would say is fairly significant. We did have personal fouls on both teams, so you know you have you don't want to get 2 of those before the end of this game, and then miss out next week.
Just over 3 minutes to play. Third quarter. Kind of a ho-hum game. Just kind of check the boxes at this point.
Yeah, you just want to get through it healthy at this point. I think that's the biggest thing that Coach Luna would be thinking about.
Well, our defense set to go. Pirates hustle the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go.
In motion goes Stover. They'll give it to him left side. He's looking for the edge. He'll find it, cuts back inside the 40. He's got a little bit more room now. It's going to be hard to catch him, and they will tackle him from behind just inside the 10.
Well, that young man can cut as good as anybody I've ever seen. And when he gets into the open, that breakaway speed is fun to watch. They just made a shoestring tackle to keep that from being a touchdown, but what a run.
Big run by Stover. Looks like when he got to the edge, not much was happening, and he cut back in, and when he did, it was nothing but green. The pursuit finally got him from behind, and it was just the angle that they had. It wasn't because they were faster, and now we're going to have a 1st and goal from inside the 10 at the 8. Glad y'all found the next link. Sorry y'all had to switch back over. We'll bring the battery charger next time so you can be mad at me for now, but inside give to Latham. Bounces back and forth and good for a touchdown, Bradley Latham.
Good. I was just making sure the horn was finished. Just good inside blocking. He just follows his blockers right into the end zone.
Heavy dose of Latham and Stover. From the run game tonight, Major Luna broke one early and kind of opened this game up, and then it's been the passing game that's just been lighting the scoreboard up for the Pirates. As Robert Salinas may have as many points as a lot of Pirates with just extra points tonight. This kick look as good as it has been in the last few, and that'll be 57. Pirates lead 57-0 over Hebbronville with 2:37 left in the third quarter, and so much for just letting the clock run.
Well, yeah, I mean, you kept the ball on the ground, but you drove it right down their throat and put it in the end zone. So you may be conservative, but you're still getting the job done.
After this, you get it.
Is it offense still?
Yeah, we're kicking off.
Looking at the sidelines and the JV that's brought up for playoffs, as is customary and has been for Coach Luna, there's a lot of helmets on the sideline.
It really is. That's a big group, and you've got some big bodies in that group. So, I mean, we've already heard some great things about them. So I'm looking forward to what the future holds. But that goes back to what we were talking about earlier in terms of building a program versus building a team.
Quite the program. We said earlier, JV Pirates are undefeated district champs. They lost on the road to Shiner, not a district game, and they cleaned everything else up beyond that. And the kick is handled at the 20, and he'll go out of bounds at the 25-yard line. That's the quarterback that was injured earlier. He's back into the game now for Hebbronville, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, really glad to see him back in the game.
First and 10 from the 26.
So don't look at the camera. We can't show you the field, and we're just passing it back and forth so that you can hear both of us just to get through this last game or the last quarter here with 2:33 left in the third. Pirates 57, and Hebbronville struggling to get anything on the board. One good series on offense and kind of drove it inside there, but kind of stalled out soon after that big play.
Yeah, really, the one big play's all they've hit us with. They've had some opportunities. There's been some plays in the passing game that were close, just couldn't quite connect.
Gomez will remain at quarterback, and they're going to run right up the middle. That's a good run, powerful run there. It's going to get about 8.
Yeah, that was just straight up the gut. That is just the old power eye right up the middle for a nice pickup. That's going to, well, maybe not quite as much as I thought, but still 6 yards. But that was straight ahead running for sure.
Pirates are still going with a heavy dose of a lot of starters still out there, so we're not rotating through. We're getting some new names in there. I can see McCray Meek at outside backer. Trying to get some other names that may be in there. We're going to get a run left side of that offensive line. It's close to a first down.
They're getting in tight and just slamming the ball up between the tackles. So they're gonna give him the first down on that. That's a curious spot, but nonetheless, it is first down.
I can see Justin Castillon in there.
First 10, here we go. Longhorn to set, ready to go.
We're going to pitch it to the right side. It's going to be a halfback pass. They have him, and he hit him inside the 30, all the way down to the 20, little halfback pass.
Well, you have to give them credit. They saved the trickeration till the end of the third quarter, but when they pulled it out, they executed it perfectly. The halfback just rolls out to his right, and we had let that receiver go, and he was 5 yards behind the defender running by himself, and he hit him with a perfect pass.
Biggest play for Hebbronville for offense?
Oh, absolutely, for sure. No, that was a beautiful play.
All right, here we go.
All right, so now first and 10 from inside the Pirate 20. Hebbronville threatening for the first time this game. Taking a little misdirection in the backfield, try to run up the middle and not much doing it. We're at 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and everything, like we said, is just a formality as Hebbronville's behind by 57 as we close out the fourth quarter, but just trying to scratch something together.
Second down, 8 for the Longhorns. About 15 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Looks like they're just going to let it run out.
They're not going to get this play off. They ran up to the line of scrimmage, but the clock's going to run out before they do. So going to go down to the video board side of the field and finish this fourth quarter off. And as long as we have listeners, we'll keep this stream up. Both 57 and Hebbronville struggling, but threatening here.
here.
Well, this is where the defense is just, I'm sure that got their attention. And when you're pitching a shutout, you want to keep it going. So you're not going to want to let them get a cheap one here at the end. So I would expect us to see a significant increase in intensity here in the next few plays by the defense.
It is important for the defense and the defensive coordinator and the rest of the team and the coaching staff as well. But the defense really takes pride in that 0 number that's up by Hebbronville.
No doubt about it. Yeah, if you've got that 0 up there, you want to keep it there.
Especially in the first round, it's a first place team versus a fourth place team. So if you've gotten a 0 to the fourth quarter, you want to keep it up there. And so that's probably some of the reason that you don't want to risk injury for that 0, but you want to do the best you can to stop the other team.
Offensive line is getting set. They're getting ready to go. They're ready to go. 2nd and 7, 2nd and 8.
All right, here we go. Second down play from the 18 of Poth. Hebbronville pitch left side. They're looking to string it out. They're there, push it back, force it back to the other side. He changes direction, and he has room. He's going to be out close to a first down as he gets close to the 10-yard line.
Well, that is something you don't see very often against this defense. He was coming to the left side, and we were stringing it out, pushing him to the sideline. And when he reversed field, that normally does not work against this Pirate defense. But he was able to completely reverse his field, get around to the right side, get the edge, and pick up the first down.
Here we go, 3rd and short.
All right,
3rd and short.
They're going to pack it in, give it right up the gut. He's going to have enough for the first down. They're going to push him back afterwards, but his forward progress got him the first down.
The initial push was certainly enough for the first. So that's going to set him up 1st and goal. So let's see if this Pirate defense can keep that goose egg on the board.
First down.
It's going to be 1st and goal from just inside the 10, right outside the 9.
1st and goal.
There's 11 minutes left in this game. Hebbronville's looking to score for the first time as they trail by 57. And the offense looks like they have a little bit of momentum.
Trying to get on the board.
They drop the ball, drop the snap. He picks it up. Oh, it's a fumble. He set it down, and it's a fumble Rooski. He set it down, and they picked it up and got it. No?
Yeah, that is exactly what happened. So that is twice on the same drive where we have been gotten with trick plays. That's amazing, but that is the old fumble Rooski. Because it looked like, well, that's, i.e. the name, it looked like a fumble.
So Gomez is in at quarterback after the injury, and he looked, and his shoulders looked as if he dropped the ball, but he had set it down, running back picked it up, ran it around the right side for a touchdown. So Hebbronville scores on the fumble Rooski. You going to say it like Andy Reid does in that commercial?
I will not be doing that.
That's what Patrick Mahomes said. So they're going to try to kick the extra point, make this a full 7. That's a heck of a kick, and it's no good. It's wide left. So it's going to remain at 6. So 57-6. So much for the D keeping the goose egg and us trying to talk that up.
Well, yeah, no, you're 100% right, and it just, I mean, it's late in the game. I have no idea what's changed in terms of schemes and things like that, but it just kind of makes you wonder why you wouldn't have seen some of these trick plays a little earlier if you had them in the bag. But they executed them well, I'll say that.
So kudos to Hebbronville in that offense and staying in this game. That's something else. Real easy to fold this thing up.
No, it really would be. It'd certainly be easy to mail it in when you're down 57 snap, but they haven't, and they've continued to play hard. And I predicted an increase in intensity. Well, it was Hebbronville that showed it.
Forgot which side they were kicking from as we changed quarters since they've last kicked. We're going to send the likes of De Hoyos and Stover. They're going to be at the 20-yard line. This PA guy's just kind of talking to himself, I think.
He does kind of have a meander quality to it.
Line drive kick, bounces twice, squibbed a little bit, pushed backwards. It's going to come in, and Stover's going to slide down. And Hebbronville fans and sideline doesn't like the little extra contact that's happening after the whistles.
I heard them. I honestly didn't see anything that should have gotten them that upset. So maybe I missed it, but I didn't see it. I didn't see anything that anybody should be getting worked up about. But again, I could have missed it.
All right, so sorry we had to switch to broadcasting from the phone. That's why the camera keeps moving. We had to stay audio only, so we can't show you what's happening. You got to live through our words, and we apologize for that. Try not to paint the worst picture possible, but Posts up 57-6 with 10:41 left in the fourth quarter. They have the ball inside their own 26-yard line. We got a new quarterback, and it looked like Ryder Stover.
The wall with Longhorns right there.
No, that wasn't Ryder. That's his big brother Kane. For some reason, Kane Stover looked like. Nope, we do have. I think we have Kane Stover in the quarterback, and he handed it off to brother Kane. Ryder handed it off to Kane. Got that?
No.
Ball at 9. Second and 9 with the Pirates.
We got a new quarterback.
Yeah, I got that part. No, I'm with you.
And it is Ryder Stover. He was the JV quarterback all year.
Well, that's a nimble cat. Did you see the somersault at the end of that?
No.
Yeah. That extra half a yard he got was via the somersault.
So ball spotted at the 33, third down and about 4, a long 4. So we're making some subs here on offense, and Ryder Stover's the first. He's in a quarterback for the Pirates. He's got Latham out there with him. I see Walker Stevens is out there.
Hebbronville looking for a stop here on third down. Here we go, third down on the field.
Stover's got wheels too. They're going to run him to the right side. He's looking for the edge. He's looking to cut back inside. Good for a first and across the 45.
Well, that is an outstanding run and super smart play at the end of it where he could have run out of bounds. You're going to stop the clock. He just cut it back in to make sure he kept that clock going. But, boy, he's got some jets.
Stover didn't have the starting quarterback job at the beginning of the year on JV. He got it early in the year about the Shiner game, and he never turned loose of it, and that's the reason why.
Well, you can certainly see it. But you know, again, we've used this word several times tonight, but the patience. He waited for those blocks to set it up. Again, get on the
ground.
Now, that's another thing that happened, but I'll tell you, that was Stover fumbled the ball, but that's happened 2 or 3 times this year on the JV squad, and I'll tell you, every time he drops it, it bounces right back up to him every single time.
He should continue that the best he can because that was a perfect bounce. So whatever mojo he's got working between him and the ball, I strongly recommend continuing that. But yeah, it just looked like it was a strip and got away from him, but again, bounced right back to him, and he was Johnny on the spot.
So second down and 9. Stover in a quarterback. Looks like Bradley Arruda's in at running back. Also a move up from the JV, and it is Arruda. And he's going to try to carry that man to the 50. It's a gain of 4 before he stopped.
Well, and again, he was immediately hit, but just continued to turn his legs, and the yards he picked up was all effort. I mean, there really wasn't a hole for him to go through. He's just pushing the guy that had a hold of him.
So we're inside 8 minutes. We're running this clock now. We're keeping the ball on the ground. We got the JV in there with Ryder Stover at quarterback and Bradley Arruda at running back.
And you don't think these boys are loving this opportunity to get in there and show what they can do? This is awesome.
They drop the ball again, but he picks it up, and he scoots for a first down. How about that?
Well, you called it, and he's still batting 1,000 with the ball coming right back to him. But again, the ball is on the ground. He picks it up. He's able to make a cut and pick up a first down. It's not how you draw it up, but it worked.
At some point, it just seems like he's dribbling it.
It kind of does look. It does have a dribble quality to it.
Defense is ready. Pirate offensive line hitting the line of scrimmage, ready to go.
All right, first down. Now we're inside Hebbronville territory. Give us to Aruda. And as Rusty said, Aruda and Stover come in there, and they just want all that they can get, so they're running really hard.
Oh, they absolutely are. And you can see it on that run there in particular. I mean, the effort after contact is outstanding.
40-yard line.
But yeah, here's your chance to shine. You've been on JV. It's the playoffs. You're up here with the varsity. Show them what you got. You're absolutely going to give them 100%.
Sprint up to the line again. Aruda to the right side of Ryder Stover, who's in at quarterback. Now he's going to shift to the left side. Fake it to him. Stover will pull it. Try to bounce out. He does bounce out. Looks for the edge. He's going to be drug out. Almost. Oh, the ball didn't come loose, did it? Just shy of the first down marker.
Well, he gets down behind that big offensive line. He's hard to, I guarantee you, he's hard to see. And he's making some super quick cuts. He just disappeared from sight there for about half a second. I didn't know where he was. And then all of a sudden he just pops out on the left side and he's into the open to pick up 3 or 4 yards.
Clock approaches 5:30 left in the game. Pirates 57, Hebbronville 6. Pirates facing a 3rd down and 4 from the Hebbronville 37. It's not a big 3rd down. It's 57-6. And Aruda just runs over somebody and gets the first down as we continue to move the chains and push the ball inside the 35 here.
Well, that's a testament to the offensive line and how hard they're continuing to play. Because again, when I was talking about, they're just resetting the line of scrimmage, and they're giving a chance for these guys to just run right behind them, and they're picking up 4 or 5 yards a clip, and that's going to be enough to keep the chains moving, along with the clock, which are both good things.
5 minutes left to go in the ball game. Here we go. First down. Snap is back.
Ryder Stover pulls it again. He's met in the backfield, and there's just not enough of him to get away from that big 55 of Hebbronville.
No, not that time. That was your textbook bear hug, and he wasn't getting out of that
He
one.
is a senior.
So we're inside 4.5 to play here. 2nd down and 11 coming up, and it's going to be spotted at the 34-yard line of Hebbronville. And for Aruda and Stover, Little Stover, who's come in, and now I can see Colin Korb, another JV player, is going to come in there at receiver. It's a race for them against the clock just because they want to get some points on the board.
Absolutely. If you get a chance to score here, you're definitely going to take advantage of it.
This is the snap. Stover picks it up again, but he's met as soon as he does, so it's going to be a loss all the way outside the 40. It's going to be a loss of about 7.
Well, I don't know that I've ever seen the ball on the ground in one drive this many times where you kept it.
The same player kept it.
Yeah, the odds of that have got to be pretty slim.
I'm going to tell you, it's business as usual.
Well, my man doesn't look phased. I'll give him that. He hangs right in there.
All right, so we're 3rd and, 18?
It's a bunch.
Maybe 19 and just over 3 minutes to play. He gives it to Aruda, and Aruda's met, can't get away from the first tackler, and so doesn't make it back to the 40-yard line. It's going to be 4th and long.
Bring up 4th down and very long.
I imagine we're just going to run the ball here again.
4th down. About 18 yards, 1st down.
I was watching inside, about 2.5 minutes to play. 57 for the Pirates and 6 for Hebbronville. And I'm glad y'all are hanging on through the link change and the camera situation change and the headphone change, everything. So appreciate y'all listening. We'll be back next week as Poth moves on to the 2nd round. Time and location to be determined. So watch Poth Independent School District Facebook page and Booster Facebook page. And Rusty, I appreciate you doing this again next year. Well, looks like we're going to see you next week.
Yeah, I mean, I always love love being a part of the whole program, so it's a lot of fun for me. So I appreciate the chance to do it. But yeah, as far as this playoff run, this couldn't have gone any better. I mean, we had a couple of things, and you and I talk about this all the time. Coaches are going to coach. They're always going to find something to work on, and they're never going to walk in there and be 100% satisfied. But overall, you've really got to be pleased with how these Pirates look tonight. I mean, they came out firing on all cylinders, both sides of the ball, executing at a very high level. You can see this passing game and how effective it is, the running game. There's not one thing a team can focus on and concentrate to try to shut down to keep us from moving the ball. And that's a real blessing to have that many options that we currently do. So, yeah, I think you got to be happy with it tonight.
And I'm pretty sure we're going to send the punt team out there because before that timeout, Coach Luna turned and found Tobin Noel, who's back there to punt, and had a long conversation and then called timeout. And then Coach Tackett, special teams, went out there and had a long huddle. And that will be Tobin Noel, and he will punt this ball. And it's going to bounce at the 18, and it's going to be caught at the 19. I think that was Jacob Solansky that was down. No, can't see the number on that guy.
With such confidence. That had to have been who it was.
Who's that? It's not moving like Jacob Solansky. Oh, it's Coy Muchagimba.
Now you got it. That a boy.
2 minutes, 10 seconds left in this game. Hebbronville way behind and has been forever.
Let's just see what they got up their sleeve now.
They're going to knee. They're taking a knee. They're taking a knee.
We've seen the half-back pass. We've seen the fumblerooski. How about now the old fake take a knee, dipsy-do?
Dan Marino?
Could be.
No, this is going to be the real knee. It's not. Looking for the left edge. They don't find it. That's Bradley Aruda in there on that tackle. And we got the entire, let me see, we got the entire JV defense out there now.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep.
Now, I'm telling you what.
He's up a few yards, second about 7.
Oh, yes, sir.
The entire JV defense is out there. I'm trying to get names. James Rue, Travis Miller, Tristan Contreras, Braden Aruda, Blaze Alexander seeing some time, number 12 over there.
The Blaze is loose.
I see Caleb Urbanzik on the line. Try to get all these guys. Get these names read. Chris Anderson is out there at linebacker. Owen Knoll is out there at linebacker. That's Tobin's little brother. Hey, you talked about couldn't it end it better with 1:22. Your JV quarterback and running back are out there, and you're going to finish it with your JV defense?
I'm not sure. Maybe Hebbronville just figured that out, and that's the reason they called the timeout.
Look out, boys.
Exactly. Might want to buckle up. Check that chin strap. But no, to your point, that's awesome. I mean, you're in a position where you can roll an entire JV lineup out there in the first round of the playoffs. I mean, that's pretty cool.
And they look, I mean, they're not scared.
No,
they want this.
No, I guarantee you, there are guys over there saying, "Please bring it my way."
Coffee truck is still open over there.
They'll run back out there, trying to make sure I got everybody.
They will let you know if anyone's allowed on the field. The game is controlled by the team.
Aiden Pena, I believe, is one I missed earlier.
We got somebody on the cover. Okay.
They just holler Blaze's name. He'll run out there, find him.
Here we go, second and long for the Longhorns.
All right, so they're going to pack it in. This is a second down play. They need 7 for a first. They're going to run it down the right side. And
oh, no.
Hey, JV tackle.
Oh, no.
No gain.
No, that is the JV line in the backfield. That was completely shut down from the snap.
About a minute left to go.
That was Colton Garza, 31, that was in there on that. We're going to send some more out there. We're going to send Gunnar Viatric out there now. Oh, I'll try to get all these boys. 56 seconds left. We've just about wrapped this one up.
Here we go. We're going to line up.
Oh. Going to line up a man to the left.
My man is out here on an island.
He's looking at the sideline. Don't look to the sideline.
Here we go.
Unlock those knees, Travis.
They're going to run the ball up the middle.
Get it.
Got the first down.
And that might be the last play of the game. Is it good for a first down across the 35 for Hebbronville?
I don't know. They got 2 timeouts.
And there's no hurry to get to the line. Actually, there is. They're going to run the ball line
I
scrimmage.
guarantee you.
Oh, they stopped the clock. Let's see. Stopped on first down. It didn't happen a while ago when the Pirates had the ball. Now it's at 15. Packed in there. Run a man out to the right side. Blaze got him.
Here we go. Hand off to the left hand
Sweep around the left side.
Look at Travis Miller on the tackle. Sticking that head in there. Yes, sir. He's in the books. Trey. Oh, that's awesome.
Hey, get your pants back.
All right. That was a fun and exciting ending if you stuck with it and stuck with us and through the changes in the battery. In 57-6, we're going to end it here at Mathis, and we're going to move on to the second round. Y'all pay attention to the school's website, and I'm sure we'll be with y'all on the radio next week.
Take care. Have a safe trip home.